All right, guys, so it is Saturday and we are headed to a birthday party, of course. In true fashion, we had to get the gift last minute before we got there. So somehow I ended up in this little jungle gym thing with the kids, and y'all, they had me going every which way, okay? Every which way. I was just like, OMG, I'm overwhelmed. Come on, you coming back down? You gonna slide down? Blair, come back down. Macy, you ready to slide down with mommy? Come on, let's go. So they had a blast. We played for about 2 hours. This was our first time at this place called Ninja Kids. Usually we go to Urban Air, but the girls had a really good time. And so I think we'll be back soon to take them to this one because it's more open. We need some stuff out of Dollar Tree. Yeah, I think we need some. Need a couple baskets and some snacks. You okay, baby? Your nerves okay? So we're just leaving the birthday party, and I'm trying to talk my husband into taking us to a store so we can get some items.
Y'all got a choice. Y'all want Andy's or y'all want...
We want Andy's. I'll go to the store for myself. Did y'all have fun at the birthday party? Yeah.
It's a happy birthday to Trey.
Jamie.
It's a happy Jamie.
Yeah, happy birthday to Jamie. So after we left the birthday party, we actually ended up not going to Andy's. There was a Dutch Bros next to us, and so I really wanted some Dutch Bros because I had been talking about it for a couple of days. So we stopped and got some Dutch Bros. If you have not tried them, y'all, they are so, so, so good, and they are my new fave. This is so good. This traffic is bad. Yeah.
Go past this light, then at the next one, use the middle lane to turn right onto South Stemmons Freeway.
So on the way back home from the birthday party, we decided to stop and get a light snack until I cooked dinner, and we decided to get some red crab. When we went to Red Crab, we got some blue crab, some shrimp, corn, and potatoes. The girls, they absolutely love the boiled shrimp from Red Crab. Sometimes they like the potatoes, but for the most part, they love the shrimp, and Grace loves crab. Shrimp, corn, whole crab. This is what my little bowl looked like, and it was so good, y'all. So for dinner today, I decided to cook some white chicken chili, y'all, and it's one of my faves. I love white chicken chili. It's kind of like taco soup in a way. The ingredients are really simple. It's a one pot meal, which is why it's one of my favorites because I don't have to use a lot of dishes. But you start off just putting some oil in your pan and sauteing your onions, and you use green chili. It's a really good, really wholesome, hearty dish. It's filling, and you can dock it up whatever way you like. So while I was cooking, I was really thinking about homeschool with my oldest daughter. I recently switched over to homeschool, and I really was thinking about, ways that I could improve our scheduling. I know for me, like it's really hard to get up in the mornings, and so our schedule is kind of off because of days where my husband may be off in the middle of the week. The kids will stay up a little bit longer, and so it's really hard to kind of get them back on track. So I've been thinking of like unique ways to really just stay on routine. I know most of all, like we have to get up on time, but just keeping a good routine so that when I homeschool them, that they're engaged and they have their routine down packed to where they know what to expect. Because with my youngest two, they're pretty much go with the flow. Like that's kind of how their personalities are. But my oldest Grace, she has autism, and with her, like she's really good with when it comes to sticking with the schedule or having a set routine. If y'all hear noise in the background, it's because my husband is playing dinosaur with the kids. But anyway, we have really been trying to like come up with a good curriculum for them, and so I've been looking at some homeschooling things that I could register for, because when I tried to do the plans myself, I kind of got sidetracked. I don't know why I thought I could really plan out homeschool by myself. I've done planning before when I worked in ABA therapy, and I had to come up with plans and the curriculum and things like that for the activities that we were doing, but it was always incorporated with the data we needed for the client. So with homeschooling with Grace, because she's pre-K, I tried to come up with a curriculum that focused on, things like handwriting and letters and numbers and things like that, and her colors and, seasons and, like maybe chore lists, not necessarily having her do chores by herself, but just like things like, hey, I can get dressed by myself, or hey, I can brush my teeth, or hey, I know that we've just played, I can pick up toys, things like that. And so I've really been looking into unique ways to kind of get them get them to have fun with it. You know what I mean? Like really, really, really have fun. But let's get into this white chicken chili, y'all. I have already put in like my cream cheese. This is coriander that I'm putting in, grounded coriander. And that's what gives it that taco like taste. But the oregano really, really pairs well with it. I know usually people use oregano and Italian seasonings for different things like their spaghetti or pastas, but it's really, really good in this white chicken chili, y'all. It's really, really good. And like I said earlier, this is one of my faves because it's a one pot dish, and I promise you everybody's gonna love it. I put a little saison in mine. Usually people don't use that because um the dish, like usually you top it off with cilantro and things like that, but I love putting Saison seasoning in mine. It really kind of docks it up for me, and so that's what I like to use. Another thing that's been on my mind is, should I homeschool the other two? My husband was saying, like, hey, you could just homeschool the oldest and have the other two go to school. Next year, Macy is due for pre-K. And we do have a Montessori program in our area, but I'm thinking if I'm going to homeschool everybody. And if they do end up transitioning to public school, it will probably be when Grace maybe is in the second or third grade, when she's able to have, a better understanding of structure control. We've gone to additional ABA therapy services. She does have an upcoming appointment with a neurologist. And Grace is not on the severe side of the spectrum, but she does deal with anxiety. She has ADHD, ADD. And so we really want to hone in on, just finding different ways to not have her feel like, she's she's different, or that, she needs medication to calm down or anything like that. I want to be able to figure out what works for her, what her triggers are, how we can improve our daily life to where she's able to fully express herself and really just hone in on the and things around her and the environment, and not be afraid to express herself wherever she is. And I know things like that take time, and I'm willing to take the time. That's why I said, homeschooling may be better for us, because if she needs to go back to ABA therapy, she can. If we need to, frequent the neurologist a little bit more to be able to get more tools and ideas, we can do that. Usually with ABA therapy, though, like it will probably help her with her anxiety and ADHD and things like that, because she does have a really hard time sitting down at night. Sometimes she will literally walk around in circles because her mind is just going while everyone else is asleep. And so I'll be up on the couch, just making sure she's okay, staying up with her. But that's really been on my mind. I think that's what we're going to do. But the taco soup, Lord, the white chicken chili is complete, and this is what it looks like. This is what the finished look looks like. If anybody is a homeschool mom or has any resources, please drop them down in the comments below. Bye.